What's up, y'all? This is the Mother's House Podcast, and I am cousin Deshaun.
This the other cousin, Corey. How everybody doing? What's going on with you, cousin?
Nothing, man. Just trying to change my life and live my life at the same time. What's going on with you?
Hey, man, I'm just trying to stay black and stay alive, brother.
Right.
Just another day, day. Yeah, man, it's like you can't even walk down the street, can't read a book, can't even whistle, can't sing, can't eat Skittles, can't blink, can't do nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's retarded, bro.
It is.
It's retarded. But yeah, man. How your week going so far? You had any interesting things other than what's going on?
As far as my personal week, it's been pretty steady. Like, yesterday I was off, so I kind of did some blogging stuff, and Monday was just a normal work day, went and served some tables real quick, and today is podcast day. How has your week been, Corey?
It's going well. It's good to see my little cuz Latrell. Latrell came down in time, man.
Oh, that's
good to see Latrell. She actually gave me some inspiration, man. Just seeing how her trajectory from me seeing her when she was a little kid to see her. Next year she could be a doctor. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa, this is kind of dope, man. Seeing that in our youth, and she's not young, but she's she's younger than us.
She's young.
But seeing that, she ain't that young though. She's not like 21 or nothing.
She's like 23, 24, right?
Yeah, but
that's young.
That is young.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, seeing that in our youth is like inspiring. It gives me a little bit of hope, and her head, where her head is at, and that she's not like, she's very down to earth. You know what I'm saying? And very humble. It was a really good conversation I had with little cuz yesterday.
That's cool. So, and it's our other cousin birthday too. Happy birthday to
Gwen. Happy birthday, Gwendolyn. I hope you're listening. Right. Happy birthday.
And yesterday was my nephew's birthday. And tomorrow is my other cousin's birthday. The day after that is my sister's birthday.
Is Tuga's birthday on the 22nd?
It's tomorrow, yeah.
I thought Tuga and Desi's birthday on the same day. So no. Tuga's on the 22nd. Gwen's on the 21st. Tuga's on the 22nd. His daughter, Tuga's daughter's birthday was on Sunday.
Oh, cool.
Then Jordan on yesterday.
Yeah.
Man, they all like within 5 days a birthday drop.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's what happens when you have a big family, man. Shout out to all the YouTuber listeners. Thank y'all for checking out our YouTube and checking us out. We dropped another video. It's a origin video that y'all can check out. And it's a flashback. We did it on Mother's Day, so definitely check out our YouTube. We are on Stitcher. Man, we out here, and that's just a little promo for what we got going on. But the conversation we about to have is nothing to promote. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows what's going on in Charlotte, what's going on, what happened in Tulsa. We spoke on it briefly on the last podcast. Police officer had shot yet another black man.
Right.
Shot another black man is very questionable about the event. And then you also had, and this all happens if then a little boy gets shot over a BB gun, Tyree King, and then you got a man, what brother name in Tulsa?
Terrence Crutcher.
And then you have Keith Lamont. What's Keith Lamont last name? Keith Lamont Scott. Yeah, Keith Lamont Scott was murdered, and it's like it's becoming more evasive and more aggressive and more frequent as the year has been progressing.
Why? This is my thing. So, how do they tase people then shoot them?
I don't get that shit, dude.
I don't get that. I thought the tasing was, which is bad enough.
Right.
I thought the tasing
like for no reason, like
you know, especially if he's unarmed, like
there's no reason to. For instance, with Terrence Crutcher, when we first reported, there was no video. They were asking for the video to come out. The video finally came out, and dude, man had his hands up.
Right.
One, I called y'all for help for my car. Why the fuck I gotta have my hands up?
Right. Like, what the fuck?
Like, what? Then, on top of that, my hands up, I'm going to the car, I got my hands on the windshield, and I get tased and shot.
Right. Like, tasing is bad enough. What happened to them damn gloves they got?
What happened to rubber bullets?
Damn. It's a lot of, it's so many steps that you should take before you shoot somebody, especially someone who's unarmed.
Exactly. And then, on top of that, somebody that wouldn't even causing you no threat.
Right, like what?
Our blackness is their threat.
Right.
That's what it is. Our blackness is their threat. And that's what they doing. They executing black men and women because of their blackness, you know? This whole situation, like, I hear a lot of people saying it's dumb, they're getting numb to it. I'm not really getting numb to it. I'm getting mad about it.
I'm getting numb to it.
I'm not getting numb to it. Because I think when you say, I was asking myself this question because a lot of people were saying numb, I'm numb to it. It's, when you say you're numb, that means you don't care about it.
I don't think that's the same thing.
That is the same thing.
It's
when
not.
you're saying you're numb to something, it's to the point where you don't really care about it, and it's like every day, let's just keep on things going. Now, that's how society and everything has been played out, because, to be quite honest,
I don't think it means you don't care about it. It just means that you're not affected by it as much. You still care. I'm numb to a lot of bullshit at work. That mean I don't care about bullshit at work. I'm just numb to it because it happens every day. Doesn't mean I don't care.
No, you don't care about work, though.
I do care about me making money.
You care about you making money, but you don't care about that job and having to do those numb things every day.
Obviously, I care. I show up. And when I say numb to the bullshit, I'm saying numb to people talking to me any kind of way, numb to people doing different shit to me, numb to all kind of shit. You have to be numb in a workplace to work.
Well,
if I reacted to everything, then it wouldn't be the same. So yes, I am numb at work. So I don't think when people say they're numb to a situation means they don't care. It just means that when you get a feeling so often, it's happening every single day. It's like, well, damn, I can't be mad at no more because the same thing happening all the time.
Well, why not be mad? Why not be mad at the fact that black men is getting executed all the time? You should stay mad about that. You shouldn't be numb to that.
I mean, but
that's not normal.
Obviously,
it's not normal. See, this is the thing. I'm not saying you're saying this, but I think other people are saying it. Are saying numbness as trying to make it normal. It's not. They're not intentionally saying it to make it normal, but it is becoming the normalizing factor. What they kind of want to happen, where it becomes so numb, where it would just be frequent and just be everyday life. This is not normal. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't think saying it's numb is a good thing to say. You dig what I'm saying? That's just like, you know, words have power.
But I think black people are numb to a lot of stuff.
We are. And that's why we have not fixed it.
But I don't think it means they don't care. It's just, it's not in their face. I think if something was to happen a little closer to home, it would hit a little harder. But as far as it happening in another part of the country, you become numb to it because it's happening so often. And that's with all news. Like, when you first hear about something happens, like, oh, damn. But now, well, shit, people breaking their homes all the time. So I'm numb to it. Now, motherfuckers getting raped all the time. I'm numb to it. That's what happens when stuff just keep happening. I think it doesn't mean you don't care. It just means that.
But I think that's a form of excuse.
I don't.
I think that's a form of excuse and not really want to do the work to try to address the problem.
Well, what is the work?
A lot of people, but this is the thing. I think a lot of people don't know that you touched on it on the George Patterson. Check out the George Patterson. You touched on it. Black people, I think nobody really know how to address this racial inequalities, racial oppression and the oppression that been happening to Black African Americans in this country for over 450 years. You dig what I'm saying? Nobody really know how to really effectively address it. And by saying that it's numb, you're numb to it, it's kind of like an excuse to be like, well, I don't have to address it because I'm numb to it.
Well, I still address it in the ways that I feel I can.
We address it on our show, definitely. Yeah. Definitely.
And I can't speak for everyone and what they do because you don't know what people do. But
exactly,
you do understand the whole numb.
I just don't think it's wise to use that word. Because like I said, words you got power behind it. Saying it's numb is really kind of like, I'm numb that person died. Even you're not saying that, but spiritually, it's something wrong with me. I don't feel comfortable in saying I'm numb to it. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's just me. I'm not numb to it. I'm more, it's got to be a better word than numb. I'm not surprised by it. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not surprised by it, but I am angry. I am furious. This shit right here is like, it's traumatizing. You dig what I'm saying? Whenever people who are traumatized, they kind of run from it. I think that's why a lot of people saying they're numb to it. Because whenever you see another black person getting shot, and I was saying something to my mom about this, and to some other people. Like whenever we see black people see another black man get shot, we get traumatized. When white people see a black man get shot, a lot of them don't see they justify it. You dig what I'm saying? But then also you got some factions of other communities, whites, every other community, they empathize with it. But we're traumatized by it. Naturally, we're going to naturally get traumatized because we feel like we're the target. You know what I'm saying? We see us as the target, and they blatantly show us that we're the target. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we're traumatized by these shootings. You know what I'm saying? I just think that this recent shooting, like, it really because I was driving around. There's a lot of police present in Savannah for whatever reason. I don't know what's going on. I think they having training. They said something about that on the radio. But I was driving around and I see cop cars and I'm like, dude, I'm traumatized. Like, I get kind of my hands get sweaty, I get nervous. And that's traumatizing because it's like, I know I ain't doing nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got shit going on. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm just trying to live my life and trying to better my situation.
Right.
Just like anybody fucking else. But here's this person who got an occupation, who's working for an occupation that may pull me over and just shoot me for no damn reason.
Right. Exactly.
For reading a book, for whatever fucking reason. And then tell blatant lies on national TV. Not want to own up to their bullshit.
Who is training these cops? Like what's going down in that police academy, on these police academies?
I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Like, back in the day, we can't say that we never seen this before. This never happened.
I feel like this has been happening all the time.
This happened all the time, man. It's just right now it's a 48-hour cycle. Like, okay, this is the first 48. This situation.
And I still feel like it's a lot that we still don't hear about.
Exactly. There's another situation that I heard on the radio today via Breakfast Club. They were talking about the young brother. Forget his name. I think Tyrell Owens, not Terrell Owens, but something with a T. And he was locked up, and I think he was in Milwaukee. He was locked up, and the guards purposely dehydrated this man to death.
That's crazy.
Now he's locked up allegedly shooting up a casino. Allegedly. Now, he had not been charged, and even if he was fucking charged, you purposely do not give a person something to drink. No water, nothing. They literally dehydrated this man. This man was screaming out, I'm need some water. Can somebody please give me some water? You got even other inmates saying, yo, y'all need to give this man some water. If y'all don't, it's going to be on y'all fucking head.
Hey, you know
and
what?
Guess what?
You know Cheryl Underwood? She has a little... I think she's on one of those talk shows. But she was saying how what needs to happen is people just need to be charged and they need to lose their license and need to be put in jail. And I think that's the main reason why it keeps happening is because people aren't punished correctly.
Well, and that's another reason it keep happening because people ain't punished correctly, but it keeps happening because it's a show of powerful force. You know what I'm saying? White supremacy is strategic in their fucking methods. With the media, how the media will spin on these killings, how the social media is spinning around the killings, how these killings really affect, like, for instance, Lamont Scott, he got killed and his daughter, you know, she was on Facebook Live, you know, talking about the event, and she found out while doing Facebook Live that her father died. You dig what I'm saying? Via social media. You dig what I'm saying? So, like, these days are like, if we had social media back in the day, we would have been saw it.
Right, that's what I be thinking all the time.
But like, we would have been saw these things. You know what I'm saying? We would have still, like, you think during the days of Tupac, you know what I'm saying? You know, tell me. And he was speaking about this shit during the days of Tupac, during his days.
And it probably was easier for them to cover up stuff back then too.
Exactly, a lot easier.
Yeah.
And this the thing, like, I don't take what the police say face value no more, like, at all. Like, I can't.
I never did.
You know, like, even when Tyreek King, they were talking about how his death, was talking about his death surrounding. We spoke on it, but, you know, I don't take these voice face value. You know,
and the story's always all over the place.
All fucking over the place.
It's never like this straight story that they're going to stick to. It's always like, well, so-and-so happened, but then that don't make sense because so-and-so happened, but then that don't make sense. It's like the stories never add up to one story. They add up to like a couple of scenarios.
Exactly. And for instance, there's a perfect example of this. And this is the main reason why I say you should never believe what the media tell you, and you should never believe what the police will tell you. Terrence Crutcher, they said originally he walked towards the cop car. They told him to put his hands up. He did not put his hands up. Then he walked back to his car. It looked like he was going to reach for a weapon, and that's why he got tased and shot. According to that damn video, that man had his hands up the whole fucking time. He went to his car, and from what it looks like from the car view, it looked like he just had his hand on the car.
Hell, the hands up, don't shoot thing that people doing don't even work no more. Like, we gonna have to come up with a new little tagline.
I can't be broke and have a busted ass car without getting fucking shot. I can't have I can't read a book and wait for my child to get out of school so I can pick him up without getting shot. I can't smoke a cigarette without getting shot. I can't play with a BB gun without getting shot. It's so fucking traumatizing because, like, I'm traumatized. You're traumatized. We're traumatized as a people. You think what I'm saying?
What I keep thinking is that it could happen to anybody. Right?
Exactly.
Literally.
Like,
I just try not to get pulled over. I just try to stay as. If something happened to my car, I'm calling a friend.
Right. I'm calling a friend, cousin, somebody. You know, I ain't calling no police. Like, if I got a flat tire, I don't
be speeding like that. I be telling my friends we need to be taking Uber everywhere when we go out. Let's just take Uber. I don't want to drive. I don't want to be behind the wheel. I don't want none of y'all. I just don't want nothing to do with it no more. Like, we ain't got to go out. We can just go to each other's house.
That's crazy. Nobody should have to live in that kind of paranoia or fear. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So I guess I am traumatized subconsciously. It's starting to change how I do stuff.
Exactly. Everybody traumatized because you can't say you're not. If you're black, you can't say you ain't traumatized by this. You know what I'm saying? Even when people say they're numb, that's showing that you're a little bit traumatized by it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a form of trying to escape from what you're seeing a little bit.
But I still don't want you to think that numb and don't care means the same thing.
No. I don't think it means the same thing. But I'm saying, what I'm talking about is people shouldn't say numb, saying like make it seem like they don't care. I'm saying basically it putting in the atmosphere and the energy. Like for instance, I had a guy, an old dude. My old dude says I shouldn't voice hexes on myself, and I shouldn't cuss as much. Really, I shouldn't cuss at all because it caused negative energy to come back on me. But when you keep saying numb, which is a negative energy word, and putting that in the energy in the atmosphere, that's basically you getting back the same thing because you telling to the universal energy world that you're okay with it because you're numb to it. So let it keep happening to me. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't think saying numb is a great way of saying it.
It's like, I do hear what you're saying, but I think I'm stuck on the definition of the word numb. I think that's where I'm at. I'm like, but that's not what numb means.
See, I'm going past the word numb. Right. I'm speaking on a metaphysical realm of things. You dig what I'm saying? Right. And you can say whatever you want to say. I mean, you got a voice, you get a mouth. You can feel how you want to feel.
I understand what you're talking about because I think you're basically saying that we can't just turn the cheek or a blind eye to what's going on. And I don't think that's not what I'm doing.
I know what I'm saying? I think, but
I'm just numb to the pain of it. Like when you keep feeling the pain all the time, it's like you still care, almost like getting cut. Or even when you have dinner work, you get numb. But you still care what's going on, but it's like I can't feel it no more. Like
but you got to be able to feel it to really want to change.
No, but I still want to change it. It's just that
you can't feel numb if you're not willing to change. If you're numb, you want somebody else. You feel numb to it. You're not really going to do over and beyond things that need to happen to make it change. That's why you shouldn't use the word numb. You dig what I'm saying?
Well, maybe I'm not numb. Maybe I'm just my energy is being channeled.
Really, to sound like you're just tired of it. That's what I think. When I hear people saying they're numb, I'm thinking they're saying they're tired of this shit. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
They're tired of this shit. You dig what I'm saying? But at the same time, I wouldn't use the word numb because I'm not numb to it. Like, I don't think numb is a great word for it. I think being not surprised, that's still a bad word. Well, okay, I get what you're saying. Saying you're numb to it is like saying, like I said, it's kind of falls in the realm of, don't say I don't care. But saying numb, let me be clear. Saying numb
doesn't hurt as bad anymore.
It just doesn't hurt as bad anymore, and you don't really want to change it.
Like my reactions aren't the same as it was the first 10 times when it happened.
Exactly. And I think that's why it's happening more frequently, and that's why social media's viewings of these killings is damaging. Because
but I also feel like it's happening more frequently because we haven't come up with a solution of how we're going to counteract things too.
We haven't really come up with it because we getting numb to it. Nobody really putting the footwork and really doing the discussion and really doing the work to try to fix it. Like, what do we do from here? Like, I don't have the fucking answers. My best answer is white people need to own up to what the fuck racism and own up to systemic oppression.
I mean, but what do we do?
But I'm about to go back on the blacks, but like I said, in order for it to fix, you need white people to reparations definitely need to fucking come in effect, but we know that shit is not going to happen. So what do black people do? Do we buy black? We tried that during the time with Solano Castile and Alton Sterling.
But I think it's much longer.
That came up and we was rah, and then nobody else after that.
But I think with the whole black economic thing, it's something that's not going to happen overnight. It's going to have to be like, because now I'm getting one of my brothers just sent me this meme and it said, buy the block. black people need to own their own neighborhoods, and in order for that, that's going to be like a generational thing. That's years going to have to come in for us to own our own stuff again. And really, now, even with the banks, like, it's a good first step, but it's still more steps to, this revolution that we, are starting, to be honest.
Yeah. Ice Cube said a powerful line in higher learning, and he was like saying they just got in a fight with some white supremacists. They beat them up, and Q, Omar Epps' character, was like, Busta Rhymes was saying like, we beat them boys up, blah 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 blah, and Q like, that's bullshit. And Q was like, how you figuring? He's like, look where you at. You standing behind enemy lines. We standing behind enemy lines, dog. You know what I'm saying? We're standing behind enemy lines. We been getting beat up and tortured and traumatized for 450 years.
Probably longer than that. Shit.
For longer than that. They own this couch. They own this bed. They own the house we sitting in. They own the TV we watch. They own every fucking thing we have, even our damn ass, through our Social Security.
They own our education.
And our education. So
they own our food.
So to think that it's going to happen overnight is like fairy tale thinking.
Of course, yeah.
But so it's got to be generational. So you got to start somewhere. You got to start with the economics. So down, no doubt. But how can we get it to the point where our brothers and sisters not getting killed in the streets today? You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, next week, next month. You know what I'm saying? How can we get to that point? The answer to that solution, the quick answer to get it to stop, so we can really fucking build, so we can really fucking build. Because, like, it seems like these killings does not bring black people closer together. Let's be honest.
I feel like...
Let's stop the front. Because we're fronting around here, talking about everybody staying awake and everybody waking up and everybody waking up. But then you got these fucking rappers beefing over bullshit. You got motherfuckers on the street beefing over bullshit.
Right.
And nobody really want to step up and really want to fucking build. And I'm tired of everybody trying to talk about how we need to come together, and nobody really trying to come together.
Right.
Everybody thinking about them damn selves and not thinking about the collective.
I think it's the system.
It is the system. The system we grew up in.
Yeah, I think it's like, how do you, even if I separate from it, I can only do so much. How do, like, masses of people begin to, because even with, like, with the whole, with how these officers may or may not get charged, that's the system. That's the judges. Okay, vote the judge out of office. Okay, so now we got to go and try to vote the judge out of office. What if we don't get to vote him out of office? Or what if we vote him out of office and another bad judge? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the system, and then the judges, they're following these laws that have been written in place to protect police officers. So it's the system. So that's why I think people are just so kind of like, what do we do?
Feeling helpless.
Yeah, helpless. That's the feeling.
Yeah. Feeling helpless. It's learned helplessness as well that's in play. Like I said, man, y'all need to pick up post-traumatic slave syndrome so you can understand the situation that you're in. Pick up the book. But definitely that's what it is, man. That's what you hit the nail on the coffin. Like, the system is corrupt. The system is flawed. The system is not. And it's not helping white folks, not helping black folks, not helping.
And it's not to justify any murders, but it's just, it is what it is. Like,
it is what the fuck it is. It's not justifying no murders. Like, now we got another father losing. Another father will not be able to pick his son up from school no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We have two fathers not be able to pick up their children from school no more. We got a young boy who not be able to grow up to be a father or grow up to be a great man because of a little mistake he made trying to rob people with a BB gun. You know what I'm saying? We got another man who locked up, who just being traumatized and tortured and died. Murdered.
Right.
Sheriff
Police
Clark
don't have a conscience anymore.
Like none.
Like, they need to take some type of counseling classes. And I've always said it's too easy to be a police. Years ago when I found out how you can be a police, I was like, well, that's all? That's all.
I could have been a police officer, Deshaun.
We all can still be police officers.
Like, for real. Like, I can literally go to the police precinct and be like, hey, I want to be a police officer. They'll do a little background check, make sure I ain't too radical.
And you go like 3 months in a little precinct and stuff.
And learn a little bit of their rules and protocol, but you don't really have no community building, no psychological analysis. Like, they even say this man, say for instance, this man had a gun. North Carolina State is an open carry state, so he had a gun. So what? Y'all wasn't even going after him. Y'all were going after somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get this whole fascination of Wild Wild West that's going on with the police. They just shooting down black people like it's Wild Wild West and anything fucking goes. Because according to the law, any fucking thing goes when it comes to a black life.
All right, pretty much.
A black body. You know, so let's get our last thoughts on this, man, because this shit's getting me angry. Like I said, man, I want to do something for the community. We're doing something for the community. I'm definitely going to be an active member trying to help my brothers and sisters and help anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for. But at the end of the fucking day, nobody can do it alone. If we ain't really trying to unite, what the fuck the point?
Right. How'd they do it back in the day?
How they did it back in the day? Well, clearly they ain't did what they did back in the day. They slowed the process down and then they picked it right back up. Because none of the shit that was going on back in the day, still fucking happening today.
Yeah, true.
You dig what I'm saying? They just doing it a little bit more sneaky. You dig what I'm saying? They just doing and right now it's not really sneaky. It's fucking blatant in your face now. The black people will stay asleep. We thought we made it.
Well, that's the issue too. Half of black people think that nothing. You know, I wouldn't say half, but enough people kind of just think that. I think a lot of people think that things are better. I think a lot of people think that things will never get better. I think a lot of people don't know what to do. And then you have those people who are willing to do whatever it takes, and that's what rioting comes into play, because it's like you don't know what to do and you have all this energy and you know you have to do something, so you riot.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why they riot in Charlotte, because like, come on, man, you can't keep killing unarmed innocent people and think it won't backlash on even innocent people who just drive around the street. Riots is the voice of the unheard, as Martin Luther King Jr., Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said. That's what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? We have to analyze that. And I saw a tweet, and I kind of agree with this tweet. If you want to continue not to prosecute these officers, then you can't really get mad at the people rioting. This is the cause of a riot, and y'all going over here trying to demonize these people for rioting. Like, no, that ain't the way to do it, that ain't the way to do it. But you still fucking killing people in the streets. Right. Exactly. You dig what I'm saying? The main reason they fucking rioting is because you're killing people in the streets. So, I mean, bruh, at the end of the day, we have to put the work in. We're bringing a conversation. And I feel like it should be something even deeper than just the policeman getting fired in charge. I think the precinct should be fined. Not for just fine. It should affect everybody. Everybody lose their pension. Everybody, what really need to happen is, every time a black family or person get killed, that police precinct have to take all their pensions and give it to that community that they just took out of that community, that person they took out of the community. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. Something really, they have to be really hit hard in the pocket. Right. And that's really what's going to make them be like, okay, we need to calm this shit down. They can't just like get laid off and go to the next county and start being the police again. Exactly. Or be a security guard. Right. Or be a Blackwater military expert and do the same shit over there in Iraq or somewhere else in the Middle East or in Africa. That's the thing. It's like when they don't have the consequences, or when they see everybody getting away with it, even if they're not doing it on purpose, it's not putting their mind to subconsciously think about your actions before you commit them. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And this is not a really a discussion. It's definitely about race, but For instance, with my man Terrence, not Terrence Crutcher, what the guy just passed away, Lamont Scott, a black officer. They say a black officer shot him. You know, there's conflicting arguments about that too. But they say a black cop shot him. So it's not a race thing. So why black people making it about race? Like, dude, you don't understand. Police officers.
It's systematic.
It's systematically oppressing black people. So if you're working for a systemic operation known as the police department, and they are training you to see the threat as black people, and you're a black person, 9 times out of 10 you're going to see black people as a threat.
Right.
You think what I'm saying? It doesn't matter the skin color, whether or not you can't not think that. If they brainwash you enough, you will think that. So, get off that.
But yeah, man, my last thoughts is just, what we gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do we have to do something? Yeah, what we gonna do? Nobody knows what to do. Where the leaders at? I know they say we don't need leaders, but at the same time, like, what? I would love to hear what Umar Johnson and people like that have to say.
I'm pretty sure I know exactly what they're gonna say, because they're gonna say the same thing they always say.
What?
Like, they're gonna say. Now, Umar Johnson may give it a little solution here and there, but people ain't gonna really follow that, because a lot of people don't follow Umar Johnson. But he'll give a solution here and there, but majority, the gist of what they will say is, this is the norm. This is what happens all the time. So when black people are going to wake up and come together and really make some real change, they're ready to bang on the beast and all this and that, and they're going to say stuff like that. They're not going to really say things that really can fucking happen.
Right.
When people really can fucking.
And some of that is true, because we do all have a responsibility.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's what.
Yeah. That's what you have to say. What all I have to say is peace, love, and light to the families of Keith Lamont Scott, Terrence Crutcher, Tyree King, Alton Sterling, Philando Castile, even the Latino boys, I can't remember their name, they got killed during that time. All the people, even the young man that got killed in prison, I can't remember his name. He was under that racist sheriff's name, Sheriff Clark. He was under Sheriff Clark's watch. So, as Sheriff Clark, you need to be prosecuted and fired too for that. But rest in peace to all those people. Peace, love, and light to their families. And we just got to do better as a community. So when one of us get killed, we should.
Maybe that's the problem. We not a community.
No, we're not. Because that's what I'm saying. Saying you're numb to it is. I ain't gonna go back in that argument.
Yeah.
But we're not a community. If we were a community, this would fucking really hit home, and we would really fucking be like.
If we were a community, this wouldn't have even happened this many times.
It wouldn't happen this many times, because we would have already been like, oh, y'all ain't gonna do this shit no fucking more.
And we would have more control. But the goal is to get back to that community.
Get back to community, building that village back up. So let's keep building. If y'all really serious about uniting, let's really fucking unite. I'm always down for that. I'm always going to push that. And
but even that, like, what does uniting mean?
Uniting amongst black people, that definitely means that not everybody believe in the same thing, but everybody had the same goal: liberation for black people.
Okay, and what does that mean? I feel like what are like the little steps
whatever that means to black people as a collective. What that means, we don't get shot down in the streets. What that means, we can build prosperity homes in our communities. What that means, we can generate income and finances so our kids don't have to bang and gang bang and sell drugs on the streets. What that means, we can kill the crack epidemic, the pill popping, all this shit, if we're really serious about focusing on the youth. if we really serious about growing our community, it's about that's liberation, and that's my definition of liberation. You know what I'm saying?
So
it may be different to others, but
like I said before,
liberation.
Getting back to that community village thing, that's what this is gonna take. Now I'm just leaving it right there.
Yeah, let's definitely leave it on there. And even with that being said, Atlanta, man, you seen that?
Yeah. Y'all know this is the official Atlanta FX podcast.
So I'm gonna keep saying it. Oh man, but we just love Atlanta that much, man. We really like the show. The show is very fucking dope. Shout out to Donald Glover and his whole writing staff. The fact that it's the #1 TV comedy sitcom that's generating more viewers than anything on television, breaking records, and all black writing staff.
It's an all black staff?
All black writing staff. All black writing. All the writers are black. Yeah.
Go on there, Atlanta. I'll break it down all kinds of things.
Guess where they from? Atlanta.
I mean, it had to be because they got that thing down to the T.
I mean, dude, it's so dope.
That's dope. You might know somebody on the staff.
I'm pretty sure I know somebody that's probably on the staff.
I might know somebody on the staff.
Yeah, you might know. Shoot, I might need to hit them up, baby. Hey, man.
I can see us on that show.
I definitely see us doing something with the show. Definitely, dude. Definitely. We're going to make it happen one day. Just, we got to keep rhyming and get them on our radar. Get on their radar. But, the show is so realistic and so it's diverse in the content in it.
It's one of those shows that you should watch more than once because they're hitting. It's so many little messages, all like in the freaking trenches of the messages, and it's like messages within messages.
Definitely. Like it opens up and my man was saying something, and this I really want to title this show off to that. He was like, everything is made up, man. Stay woke. Right. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, everything made up.
And that
Stay
right
woke.
there is like so real.
That's like the realest shit I heard on television
in a while, because it's
in a long while.
And you know, with me, how I be thinking a lot of stuff made up. You know how I think. I'm like a conspiracy theorist almost, to the point where I question everything. I even, not to go back to the killings, but I be questioning the killings. Yeah, I question everything because
you got to.
Media is so powerful that they use it to control you, programming literally. So yes, everything is made up in some kind of shape, form, or fashion, and it just really is such a deep statement. It's something that we can talk about for we can give a class on everything being made up, like some type of philosophy class or some shit. Like it's some deep critical thinking shit for real.
It is very deep critical thinking, and it says it right there. Was like everything issue because everything is so made up. Nothing is authentically made except for human life.
Right.
You know what
Even with
even
entertainment and personas, and it's just like I said, it's such a good deep statement. Everything is made up. It's
a powerful statement, man.
Like religion. Yeah. Like we can go on. Let me stop because we can really go on that stuff.
Hey man, you want to touch a little bit on it? You can go ahead, cuz.
I mean, I say what I need to say because I do feel like just people are making up boxes for you to be in so many different ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think when you don't realize it, maybe you're okay with being in that box.
Exactly. You get comfortable in that box.
You get comfortable in that box, and then when you feel insecure in a certain box, that's when you realize, oh, wait a minute, why is that such a big deal anyway? Why does it matter if I step across this line? Nothing's happening. I don't get it. And then you got people trying to pull you back in the box, but it's just kind of y'all, they just drew this line right here. Y'all don't see this? It's even with genres and music. You know what I'm saying? That shit is made up. I just want to make music. Who gives a fuck what it's called? That shit is made up. Let me make how I feel, whatever I feel like making. You know what I'm saying? All that some extra shit. These categories and shit, like
everything is made up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is made up. That was a powerful statement. So niggas stay woke.
Alright, so niggas stay woke. I love that you said that afterwards too.
But it was really, really good when it opened up like that, and then seeing the relationship build with Ern and Darius, that was really kind of cool.
That was cool too, because it's like we're seeing their little characters develop and stuff.
Exactly. And then seeing Paperboy, like that whole situation with Paperboy and the Troll.
Yeah.
Tran, that's some deep stuff behind that too, because like he's saying, like the Troll was saying, man, you manipulating hip hop.
Yeah, you exploiting yourself.
You exploiting
your
yourself,
issues,
your thing, your drug debt, you're hustling. You're exploiting that, and then you're exploiting hip hop, so you don't really care about hip hop. You dig what I'm saying?
And
you
that's
just care about
crazy
making
because
money.
I think one of the pills just talked about how Jay-Z exploited the crack epidemic and the community for his benefit. So he didn't really care about the community. He really just exploited it. Now, years later, he's putting out this message. That's what they said. I didn't say it. I'm just delivering the message. Don't kill me for that.
That was a great video, man. I definitely liked the video because we did a video talking about Jay-Z's war on drugs statement, and it was great. It's like, okay, yeah, cool, but are you gonna own up to what you did with it? You dig what I'm saying? That you sold the crack to these babies, you sold crack to these people.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? And you profit off of that.
Right.
And have you gone back to Marcy? Like he was breaking down some 8, 9.
Maybe he has. You know, you don't know where his money.
Maybe it has, but like I said, I ain't mad at Jay-Z.
But I think that's
really
for all rappers. They exploit. I don't know. It's like when you're an artist and you just talk about what you do, or you did. Is that exploiting it?
If you're talking about what you're doing,
and is exploitation always a bad thing?
Everybody, like they say, there's no empire that is built without having no form of exploitation. Every empire has used the tactic of exploiting somebody who is less fortunate. So selling drugs to somebody is exploiting that person who is on that drugs. You dig what I'm saying? You're exploiting the fact that they need you to be able to deliver them the drugs. You need them to buy you the money, and you use that money to elevate yourself, but not necessarily get them off the drugs.
Right.
That's exploitation. You dig what I'm saying? If you're using that tactic within your music, and instead of music, you're not even doing that. You're exploiting the fact that that happens to people. You're exploiting the people that listen to your music. They turn and go in route, try to do the same damn model as you. Now, salute to Hov, because Hov even says, I did that, so you don't have to go through that. You dig what I'm saying? He did drop his little jewels here and there, but do you really put really solid foundations to try to keep them kids out of that situation? Right. You probably kept a lot of people out of that situation by mentoring certain people, but haven't done it on a grander scale, because like the black community crack epidemic really affected everybody, even Jay-Z. You dig what I'm saying? Even him.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? So I think it's really, really powerful that it's dope that they put that in the damn show.
I like how the troll wasn't like a noticeably black person, but he was still saying my nigga.
Yeah, you couldn't really tell if he was black or just Asian.
And they kept saying like, "What the fuck are you?" like
that's interesting. Do you feel some type of way when he said it?
No, because I feel like we're at a point where other cultures are using that word. And I think that was a great way to illustrate it. Like, they kind of just use it in your face now. Like, oh, what's up, my nigga? Like, it's like the word has become
popularized.
Yeah.
But this the thing. You saw how happy he was to say it?
Right.
You noticed that? He was very happy to say, yo, what up, my nigga? He was like teasing him like hard. Right. So that would make me think he ain't black. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you're black, you ain't really cheating.
I like how they left that open though, like not really saying what exactly
he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But But I didn't like his character at all, especially when the little boy got robbed. He just sitting there recording it.
But I think it was good. That was a good. It was good that you didn't like it because it showed that it was a good character.
Yeah, it did. He's a good character. He is a good, you gotta give it. Yeah.
And I like how he was still videotaping it because that's what motherfuckers do nowadays. Shit happen, and instead of going out there to help, you just sit there and you videotape. Like that's
exactly.
It's like people doing whatever they can do to get views, to get some plays, get some likes, like whatever it takes. Even putting a little baby in down. Sending him to go deliver pizza. It was funny. He was walking up with the pizza, and the guy took it.
He started patting him down. Right. I'm like, well, damn, he robbing a kid. He robbing a little kid. Oh man, and it was crazy. But it's like that's a deep message behind that. You know what I'm saying? That's showing we're exploiting our children to this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We exploiting our children to this shit. Then the thing about this show that I was like, man, I just really love this show. Everybody's talking about if you're working on a 9-to-5 job, you working trying to build yourself up, you know, or you're not as well off as you want to be. Everybody, when you're not well off as you want to be, you feel like you're poor. Right. Let's be honest. Everybody somewhat feel poor. You know what I'm saying? So when Donald Glover was saying like, "Yo, what did he say to Sean?" I can't remember exactly what he said. He was like,
well, basically, he was going to trade his phone in. Just in case y'all ain't seen the show, I'm gonna go through it real quick. He was gonna trade his phone in to get some money, but instead Darius told him to buy a sword, and he said, "Buy the sword because I can make you way more money than that if you buy the sword." So he buys the sword. He takes the sword to these agents. Then the agents give him this big, you know, really cool dog, and then the dog is gonna make puppies with another dog. But Donald Glover was thinking that, oh, you're gonna get me this money today because I'm poor. I need money now. I don't have time or the money to make investments. I need my money right now. That's why he was pawning the phone right now because he needs money right now. And then Darius was thinking, well, I mean, you're gonna have money. It's gonna be way more than you would have had. It's just gonna take some time. So, and I love how Donald was mad, like, I need that money now. Like, I got a family. I have bills. I have responsibilities. I need my money now. And I think that's how, especially me as a server, like, hey, I need this cash now.
That's how I feel. I feel that for every fucking thing. Like, for me personally, that hit me so hard at home, man. It's been so many days. I just been flat out fucking broke, and I'm thinking I'm about to get some nice little cash, some money, and that shit don't come through.
Right. And or you see somebody come to you and say, what you should do is invest in XYZ, and you're like, well, I don't have time for that right now.
Time for that. Like, nigga, I need to eat now. I got bills now. I got to take it. Like, he was like, you know, like, dude, like, I have a daughter, and I have this money is for my girl. This money is for my daughter. This money is for my life. I don't have time. Poor people don't have time to make investments. Yeah. Poor people are trying to not be poor. Period.
And at the same time, though. At the same time.
Yeah.
We all need to make time to invest. Even us poor people.
We definitely need to make time. Now, don't get it twisted and thinking what we're saying is like, you know, don't invest. No, you got to make investments because investments does come back and does grant you rewards later on. But what we're saying is, what that whole statement is saying is the frustration of poor people. Why poor people don't invest. So when you got the Boris Watkins, salute the Boris Watkins because he's a powerful figure and he's trying to help black people. He loves black people and he does what he do, but he gets so frustrated because he don't see a lot of black people investing. He always fussing at black people. I don't invest. But dude, black people are poor now. They need help now.
But at the same time, I understand what you're saying. I really do. But I think what Boyce is saying, what a lot of people are saying, that you have to cut back somewhere. I'm not saying everybody's going out and buying $200 pairs of Jordans. I'm not saying everybody's spending their last bit of money on shit they can't afford and spending frivolously. A lot of people are. Let's be real. A lot of people are putting their money in the wrong places and should be investing. So you have to cut back somewhere, even if it's as simple as, I don't know, not going out to eat, or not doing this, not doing that, or I don't know. You know, you have to find out what works for you. But like, even I need to cut back, and I'm poor too. I don't know why I say even now, but I need to cut back in certain areas of my life to invest. You know, because I'd be the same way. Because I have a brother who's sells insurance, Craig, and I'm thinking, who we gonna have on the show? And he always talks to me about, you know, how you need to invest, you need to do this, you do that. And I'm like, okay, I need one more month, because I'm thinking, so where am I going to get this money from to invest? But at the same time, I do extracurricular things, as far as even something as simple as going to have a couple of drinks for happy hour. I might not spend nothing but $10 or $15, but that money adds up to something, and we all can reposition our money to invest some kind of way.
That's true. That's very true. Hey, that's very true. You got a lot of people who can't even afford that.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Who can't even afford that?
And if you can't afford that, you need to figure out how you can.
And that's the thing. People are trying, and that's what the frustration, I understood the frustration of Dr. Glover, because, to be quite honest, I'm kind of not in the same place as him. I'm kind of in that place. Trying to figure out how the fuck. It's
definitely frustrating, of course. Like, you gonna be pissed off.
It's frustrating because you try every fucking thing and you do everything that you're trying to do just to get that extra money so you can invest. Like, he is investing. That's the thing. He's not just like not investing. Your time is investing in something. You're always investing into something. So it depends on what you're investing your time into. Time is money. So if you're investing your time into, like for instance, we're investing our time for this podcast, and one day it may become lucrative for us. You dig what I'm saying? That's what we're hoping for. That's what we're gaining for. But we're not doing it just for the money. We're doing it for bigger and better things. It's not just for us, but for the community. Your investments, investing in your time is like very fucking precious. So when you waste my fucking time thinking I'm about to make some quick money real quick so I can really make some even bigger investments so I can really set my situation better, then I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Right, and I like that you said that, because I felt like Darius also represented like somebody who say that you can make money doing this, XYZ, and then you listen to the video, or you know, invest your time, or you pay a little bit of money to see exactly what's going to happen, then you find out it's not what you thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
You know, how many videos we don't watch that said it was misleading, basically. He misled
Very misleading. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very misleading. And we got a lot of people that does that mislead you into believing what you're about to listen to, or what you're about to get, or what you're about to hear, what you're about to buy into, what you're about to have, what you're investing in. Like it's not automatic. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it's just not there at all. You dig what I'm saying? Sometimes people just straight up scam the shit out of you. You dig what I'm saying? And a lot of people are being scammed. So I understood the fucking frustration, because I'm there. I've been there. We all there. A lot of us are there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So the best investment is into yourself. The best investment is into your time and who you spend your time with. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you spend the time with your old lady, you invested into that relationship. You're investing into something bloom with that relationship. You invested into your children. You got to put investment into your children, that time into your children, because that's going to help grow them into great people.
Don't underestimate the importance of investing financially either.
You got to invest, because investing financially is that not only investing into your own pockets, but it's probably investing into the community, investing into your children.
And you know, to link this back to what we first were talking about, maybe if black people would have invested more in their community, we might not have the situations that we have today. So,
or none.
Yeah,
you dig what I'm saying? That's very fucking true. But we got hoodwinked, got bought and sold a fucking dream, and we ran for it.
We forever get.
You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We ran for it.
Yeah, you right.
We ran for it.
You right.
But you know, like I said, I like the fact that after all that, old dude was like, you know what? Take my phone.
Right.
You know, go
that
ahead
made me
and
happy too. I was like, thank God. That girl gonna kick him out.
Like, damn, yeah, for real. Like, and he's trying to be there for his family. Like, dude, man, I couldn't. Being in these situations is so fucking frustrating, man. It's so. Oh my God. And when I had I had a situation similar to that. And at the end of the day, it worked out because somebody looked out for me. Whether it's you, your brother, uncle, auntie, somebody looked out and helped me out through a hard situation. So it's good to have somebody that really understands. Not that I don't really get what's going on with you, but I know you having a really fucking hard time, and I know you really need this. Here, have this. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about it. I got you. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, and I love the fact he said, now we're friends. That means we're friends now. You know what I'm saying? And after he said that, you see Donald Glover just like looking up to the sky, like, thank you, God. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you. Like, you know, because like, even though I wasted all that money, I had the money, but you know, the money that I needed. And I was thinking I was getting more, but at least I got what I needed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, that's a very, very powerful show. If you haven't watched Atlanta, I don't know what rock you're sleeping under.
Right. Because I told you, we got to be the official Atlanta podcast. Like, we broke that down so crazy. Like,
right?
We can teach a class on Atlanta.
We can teach a class on Atlanta. Like, straight up, man. Straight up, man. And it's everyday black person experience. That's the beauty of Atlanta, of the show.
And I love that Donald Glover is just a regular dude, because...
Yes.
Like, just a regular nigga.
Just a regular dude, man. Just trying to make it, man. Just trying to really make it, you know? And I love that as well. So, you know, we'll probably be right back at it again next week, talking about the same thing about Donald Glover and the Atlanta, you know, on the official Atlanta podcast. You know,
the Atlanta Fx podcast.
Yeah. But there's another thing we was going to talk about. I don't know what time we have.
We're at an hour.
Oh, got a good time. You want to touch on the dreadlocks, the little things that you got?
All I got to say, if my job tell me I'm going to cut my locks, that is my cue to put in my 2 weeks. That is a sign from the ancestors, the universe. Yeah. That means it is officially time for me to go. Like, thank you so much. Thank you, PF Chains. It's been nice, but I'll be departing in 2 weeks.
I'm just surprised about the whole situation that it's like well, it's not really necessarily in the Constitution that you can't wear your hair a certain kind of way, but it's not in the Constitution that they can reject you for having your hair sometimes.
What happened? Didn't they say like a girl? I feel like. Okay, I'm gonna say something. I don't know if this will happen, but I think I read this somewhere. Basically, a female was going to get hired, but the person who was hiring her said, "I'm not going to hire you for your hair," right? Isn't that what happened? I read that somewhere.
I think that's the same thing. I think I saw the same thing you saw.
Yeah,
I think that's what it was, and then it turned to a whole big court case type of thing, right?
And the court ruled, against her.
They had the right to do that.
Like, yeah, you can basically discriminate a person based on dreadlocks.
For their natural hair. For the way they wear their head out their head and the way they want to style their hair. Yeah. For their own personal choice and own personal beliefs and choose to wear their own clothing and hair. So if you're willing to discriminate on person locks, which could be a cultural thing for them, or they just like to wear their hair in locks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can discriminate them for that. What else you discriminating them against?
What was the job for?
I couldn't tell you. I ain't read the whole article. Like we always say, we need to do some damn more research. Oh man!
But I don't know. Bring it up.
I don't know what the job for, but I think it's one. We all know it's total bullshit, man. I love the fact that it's I don't love the fact. I was about to say I love the fact that our sisters are wearing their hair in more natural, and doing and not just wearing it natural, the happy and nappy type of situation, but they make it fly. You know what I'm saying? They dress it up. They make it look nice. They they do some kind of style with it. They just make it look gorgeous, and I love
that's
it.
what girls do. Shit.
That's what the girls do. That's what they do. And then you got guys doing the same thing, and they're bringing their own different styles to it. So I mean, I ain't mad at the natural hair movement, but that's just a blatant attack against your black ass. You know what I'm saying? They are attacking your blackness on all cylinders. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they see blackness as a threat.
Right.
So this ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing. It's nothing. Nothing we haven't seen before or heard before. Just like the sisters down there in South Africa, they had the same situation dealing with their natural hair, and they banning them from wearing their natural hair in their school. You know what I'm saying? The way their hair in Africa, where their hair in Africa, the black continent. You know what I'm saying? In South Africa, a black country, predominantly black country, and you got the white majority telling them how to wear their hair. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, who are you to tell me how to wear my hair? So I mean, we getting bombarded with this racism, and like I said, they don't even have to kill us. They can just keep doing little shit like that. That's traumatizing. That will fuck with your head and make you angry, hate certain groups of people, like to the point you cannot be around them. You know what I'm saying? So it's damaging to I don't know what's going on with the world, but we gotta wake up with your woke ass.
Right.
Yeah. But that's all I had to say about it.
Yeah, that's all I got to say too. All I got to say is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the moment somebody tell me that I can't say I would just walk out because I can't grow my locks, unfortunately. But if I had locks and they did that, that's damn right I would walk out. Bye. You know what I'm saying? But jobs already don't hire people for not having a natural hair color.
Oh, they don't?
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, at our job, they made people change their hair to a natural color.
Oh, wow. For real?
Mm-hmm.
So if I was to go to PF Change,
a natural looking color.
A natural looking. So I can't see a girl with a little purple or blue hair in her hair or nothing like that?
I mean, you're not supposed to.
What if they had like blonde tips?
Blonde is natural.
Okay. But anything like a turquoise. Like
a girl one day had blue braids. And they told her to take it out.
Damn. They had that much. These jobs have that much control over what the hell you do with your body and your skin.
Hey, let me tell you something. All I got to say is the moment somebody says something to me about my hair, besides put it up, then that's when I know it's time for me to go.
Right. I hear you, cuz. I hear you, man. I mean, I feel you too.
It's already time for me to go.
Yeah, it's already, but y'all do that shit, I'm out. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
I won't even give us 2 weeks notice. I'm out. Bye.
That's my cue.
My cue. It just stays left. Yeah. But you ready to close it out, cuz?
Yeah, make sure y'all follow us at Mother's House Pod on Instagram and Twitter. Mother's House Podcast, y'all. We're on Stitcher. We're on YouTube.
Yeah, man.
We're also on SoundCloud under soundcloud.com/DeshaunDuran. We're also Mother's House Podcast on Google Play and iTunes. So, whatever you have, whatever device you have, whatever, music streaming service or whatever you listening to, podcaster, we're there. So ain't no excuse. And personal at Deshaun Duran, at the George Pat, at Cola Cave, at Correal Lyrics. TheGeorgePatterson.com is my blog, and
please check out the blog. Please check out the blog. The blog is dope. Yeah. So you catch us anywhere. Thank y'all for listening to our show. If you listen to this on YouTube, please like, comment, and share your thoughts and opinions. Please keep it respectful, because we don't respond to negative trolls, even though we did recently. But please keep it respectful. But if you don't, I mean, it's freedom of choice. Say what the hell you got to say all in your mind. But please comment, please share, and like. And we see y'all next time. Thank y'all for listening to the Mother House Podcast. To everybody out there, keep your head up. And never give up. Peace, love, and light.
Peace out.